Hey guys and gals, this is Alex with Legendary Apartment Brokers here in Kansas City. Today is Monday, January 26th, 2026, and this is the KC Multifamily Minute. As some of you may be here in the metro snowed in or feeling like you're snowed in, we've got some new properties to look at, covering everything new on the open market. You got a 1031 exchange. I would love to talk to you. I've helped a couple dozen investors over the last 12 to 18 months exchange their duplexes, fourplexes, single-family homes into much larger complexes, which is a specialty of mine. Love to hear from you. But let's get right into it. We got some statistics here on the open market, on the MLS data, which is what I've got up here on my website. There are 58 listings. 45 of those are available. 13 are under contract. 45 you can go out there and get. These are $500,000 plus, all built before 2021. So right in the heart of value-add investors, what they're looking for, what they're looking to buy, something affordable, not institutional grade typically, okay? So there's 13 under contract, 45 out there you can buy. Over half of those are $500,000 to $1 million. So you're looking at probably 25, 27, maybe 30 of those are $500,000 to $1 million. The rest are over $1 million. Okay. And then this week here we've got, it shows here, if you got my website pulled up, 9 new listings. Several of these are similar or the same. We're probably looking at 5 or 6 really. Here on the MLS, okay? Now, before we get into each one of those, let's pop over here to LoopNet. What do we got? LoopNet up here on the open market. So 38 listings listed on LoopNet. 33. 33 listings, 28 are available, 5 are under contract. A lot of these, 25% or so, are unpriced. I've got a listing out there, 41 units in Olathe that's unpriced. It's 41 units. Reach out to me. Love to talk to you about it. Class A submarket of Kansas City. Seller bought it for about $4 million and has put a lot of money into it to give you some idea of where he's looking to get. Rents top out currently somewhere around $1,300, maybe a little bit more for the 2 bedrooms, and the 1 bedrooms maybe $1,100, $1,200. So anyway, reach out about that one. But there are 2 new listings listed here. There's really only 1 new listing. It's a package of properties, which we'll cover here in a second. So that's the LoopNet data. So let's pop up back over here to my website, MLS Data, legendaryparkbrokers.com. Let's look at a couple of these new listings. So first up is we got 3 fourplexes listed up here in North Locust Court. They're all your very classic fourplexes, side by side. All have garages, newer construction, probably within the last 20 years. My guess is rents up here top out at maybe $1,800 for the 3 bedroom. $850,000 per fourplex is a little strong, but it is a very much a Class A submarket of Kansas City. Great location. Maybe rents, you can push those up with some interior renovations. I've seen some really nice things from investors up here in the Northland. $850,000 per fourplex. There's 3 of them up there. You got a 1031 exchange. Want something that's very passive. I just bought a fourplex that are like this. They are very passive investments as far as multifamily, even as an active investor. Great place to park money, increase rents, and enjoy the wealth building through that. Okay? So there's 3 of those up there. Another one here doesn't have a photo. It's listed as 4701 North Row Lane in Roland Park, Kansas. This one is simply a mix of properties on the Kansas side, house, duplex, stuff like that. I'm not getting into too much of the details there, but if you want to buy a package, reach out to me. There's packages on and off market that we could talk about. Some more affordable than others, but anyway, reach out. So then we've got over here on 3704 Jefferson Street. We'll click into this one real quick. This is right in the heart of Midtown, 37th and Jefferson, north of the plaza. It's a triplex, $550,000, kind of a going rate. More likely a converted house into a large, nice triplex, likely a former Airbnb rental, or maybe still is sort of an Airbnb rental. But something to look at. If you love the Midtown location, this is really nice, cool, kind of a cool converted house. Okay, not going to spend a ton of time on these. Popping back over here to 41st and Locust, so a little bit closer to the plaza, or a little bit closer to the museums and the plaza. $540,000 for a duplex. So you're getting into plaza prices here, $270,000 per side. Again, Airbnb style, nice furnished, converted house. Reach out if you want to talk about that one. Okay. All right. So final, we got just two more here we're going to cover. Really, there is a brand new duplex off Forest Avenue for $1 million. Again, it's a duplex, huge property, 29th and Forest, which is by the hospitals, Hospital Hill, Midtown area north, before you get to the crossroads. Great, amazing location. $1 million for a duplex. Cool. If you live in one side, rent out the other. You can get really high rents over there, $3,500 per side if you do it correctly. Okay. But there is an 18 unit on 3227 Central for $1.875 million, 18 units, mix of studios and one bedrooms. You got 5 different floor plans. You got secured access, got an on-site fitness room, off-street parking for 6 or so spots. Cool building, cool spot, great price for 18 units at less than $1.9 million. You're well under $110,000 per unit. Nicely rehabbed on at least some of them. I don't have all the details. If you want to buy in Midtown, let's talk about this one. This could be an interesting fit for you. It's got amenities. It's got an amazing location. It's got off-street parking. If you can get around that $1.8 million purchase price, let's talk. Give me a call, 816-591-0825, or email me, alex@legendarypartnerbrokers.com. If you got up to, call $2 million for simple math that you want to spend for your 1031 exchange, this could be a really good fit for you there, especially if you like Midtown and everything that's going to come with all the stuff that's going on down there. All right, last little property here is a property in Mission, Kansas, 57th and Floyd for $550,000. It's been redone. $550,000 for duplex is pretty pricey. I think each side is 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It is nice. You could live in one unit, rent out the other. Johnson County house could be $550,000 in this location easily. So that's kind of the play there. Rents would probably top out maybe $1,700 for this size. So anyway, that's $550,000 in Mission, Kansas for a duplex. Could be on the high side of things, but of course I love the location. Okay, that's everything on the open market here on the MLS side. Let's pop back over here to, real quickly, the LoopNet. We've got a package of properties. It's 7 different properties for 11 units, a couple duplexes in here for a little over $1 million. Again, you want to get all the details. It can take you some time to pour through that. You can get maybe a little bit better than retail pricing and PCs off. Again, I've got tons of different off-market and on-market packages for single-family homes, duplexes. Reach out, alex@legendarypartnerbrokers.com. That's everything today, guys. If you got any questions, got 1031 exchange, got a question about it, want to see what you can do with your duplex, fourplex, your house, and what you can exchange into, I've got a plan for you. alex@legendarypartnerbrokers.com. We'll talk soon.